6:35 right now. If you've been outside this morning, you'll know it's very cold out there.
Yeah, the numbers on the temperature map that Gil shows us are very lonely, just single digits. It's Arctic air, and it's bone chilling, and it's potentially dangerous. News 8's Ken Pierce has your back this morning live at Hartford Hospital with some ways to stay safe if you do have to go out in the cold. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Allie and Chris. We've already heard from some doctors earlier this morning who've been telling us that we're already seeing some problems due to wintry weather because it's getting so cold, because we've already had some snow and ice. Joining me is Dr. Jeff Finkelstein of Hartford Hospital. He works in the ER here, and you already had a case of hypothermia you worked on this year already. You had somebody who fell through some ice?
Well, I had someone who was found outside near some ice, and his temperature was very, very low, and we worked on him for hours and managed to get him back, but it was probably the coldest person I've ever worked on.
Now we want to talk about some other dangers too, because people, even when they stay indoors, can face some dangers.
Right, it's actually a double threat because it's the beginning of cold and flu season. The symptoms of carbon monoxide are the same as the flu: dizziness, headache, nausea, vomiting. So I'm recommending that everyone get a carbon monoxide detector and make sure their furnace is in good working order, and do not use stoves or ovens for heat.
We've got some other tips for folks out there too, and that includes when you are at home, set the heat at 68 degrees or higher. If you're heading outdoors, well, even if you're staying indoors, dress warmly on cold days. Wear loose layers, inside or outside. The layers do what?
They keep you warm, and it's a lot easier to take off layers than to put on, so we always recommend dressing in multiple loose layers.
And hat, scarf, and gloves when you're outside. Don't stay out in the cold too long or the wind. Find safe ways to stay active if you're going to be outside, and ask a neighbor or a friend to check on you if you live alone. Doctor, thank you for joining us. I hope you don't get too busy this weekend with the cold temperatures and the snow coming in. For everybody else out there, stay safe. We're live in Hartford. I'm Ken Pierce. Allie and Chris, back to you.